Hey everybody, welcome to episode 130 of Is This Thing Working? How you doing, Denise?
Doing awesome.
Man,
doing awesome
we
on
start
this
the
Monday.
show exactly the same every day, don't we? Man,
we need to change it. And we're going to work on it. And we have been talking about an intro. And eventually we're going to have an intro.
With some
if
cool
anybody out there
music
wants to help us put together an intro, that would be awesome. We would totally love that.
Yep, I would love to see some creativity. Yeah, man.
I would.
Yeah.
I would love to see someone help us put it all together. I've kind of gotten a little bit here and there I've been thinking about, and so has James. I mean, we've been talking about it. Eventually, we're going to do an opening.
Yep. And everybody, just to kind of give you an update from us and what's been going on, as you know, in Texas, especially all across the state, for days, man, we have been hammered and pounded with rainstorms. Like we said the other day, it just doesn't rain, just a rain where, it sounds nice on the tin roof and you can sit out there and go, wow, this is great, and take a deep breath. No, it rains sideways and it rains violently and the winds whip and the lightning crashes, and it's just been insane, man. So yesterday, we're rocking along yesterday here at the house and at the studio, and we're rocking along, having a great day. Next thing you know, we keep seeing weather reports. Oh, rain's blowing in, and then, man, when it blew in crazy, and it knocked our power out. We had big lightning flashes everywhere out here, and it knocked our power out. And as of this morning, we were still without power. And so we've been scrambling around wondering how we were going to get our show out for you. And finally, the power come back on. We've got power in the studio. We're a little bit late getting our part of this done, but we're going to be out there for you at 2 o'clock, man. It means that much to us. So
yes. We have to speak to you every single day and bring you.
So pat us on the back, I guess.
Yes,
I don't know.
Please pat us on the back. Yes, we're happy. Yeah. We're happy to be here with you today.
Yeah, we've done our job, so pat us on the back.
Yeah, we have sponsors that we're going to talk about also, because they help us be here and keep the show free for you.
Experience the ultimate shipping solution with Easy Ship. Are you tired of navigating complex logistics and wasting valuable time? Say goodbye to the stress of shipping and hello to simplicity with Easy Ship. Our intuitive platform allows you to compare rates from leading carriers, schedule pickups with ease, and track your shipments in real time, all in one place. Whether you're a small business owner looking to optimize your shipping process or an individual sending a gift to a loved one, Easy Ship has you covered. Our user-friendly interface puts the power of efficient shipping at your fingertips, saving you time and money. Don't let shipping challenges hold you back. Try Easy Ship today and discover a new level of convenience and reliability. Visit EasyShip.com now to get started.
Click the link below. But before we start the show today, we want to state that these are our opinions and our assertions and ours alone, mine and James. If you agree with us, tell your friends and share the show. And like James always says, if you don't agree with us, please tell your friends and share the show. We love the discussion. We love the debate. Also, stomp that like button and please follow or subscribe wherever you see the name. Is This Thing Working?
And don't forget to download the Rumble app so you can follow our show. You'll receive instant notifications when we go live every Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you all to our listeners. Thank you all very much. And let's get on with the show.
Let's do it. Trump Watch, which we do every single day. This weekend was wild, especially after Thursday's verdict.
Yes, it
has
was.
Come down, and everyone knows already. Everybody in the whole world knows exactly what happened to President Trump. So we know that was a show trial. Everything about it is bogus. I can't even find the words anymore. So he raised a lot of money,
Yes, he did.
He went to UFC this weekend.
The crowd went wild.
The crowd went wild.
Yes, they did.
Also, he started this Trump Force 47, and this is one of the main reasons why we all need to stand up. So I want you today to go to TrumpForce47.org and sign up now to be a poll watcher, to go door to door, to register voters. They'll give you all the information you need. We will also be coming with our own information, that, especially when it comes to registering voters. I mean, we're going to go door to door, of course, but when you're out and about, make sure you have your MAGA hat on. make sure you have MAGA something on. People will talk to you, and you can immediately talk to them and ask them if they have been registered to vote. This is very important. We have a website at tpaction.com. It'll lead you right to the sign up to register. You can do it all online. So please be looking for that. We're going to be pushing this out a whole lot more also. But before we get on and go any further, we really want you to hear this audio right now.
Before and after moment for America. What just happened today is a line we can't uncross. And these Democrats will rue the day they decided to use lawfare to stop a presidential candidate. I'm not talking about violence. I'm talking about tit for tat. You just wait, and it won't be Hunter Biden the next time. It's going to be Joe Biden. It could potentially still be Barack Obama. It could still potentially be Hillary Clinton. We're going to have to look at what the statutes of limitations are on the various crimes they surely committed. We're going to have to look at passing laws to revive those dead crimes, felonies or misdemeanors, so that those cases can be brought out of time. That's what may be in the interests of justice, just like they did for E. Jean Carroll with a New York State law that was passed so that she could sue him. That's what happened. Turnabout is fair play. And John Yoo, an amazing lawyer who worked in the Bush administration, Department of Justice, has a great piece out today talking about how that's the only way they'll learn. The only way to save the republic now is to give them a taste of their own medicine. That's it.
There you go. This is something that we have been screaming and hollering for a long time. And this is how you defeat them. I've always said that. Use what they do against them. This is what they do to you. You see what she talks about. New York State revised their own laws to make it easy so that they could accomplish what they wanted to do, which was do what? To bring down a top political candidate running for the president of the United States. They did that.
They also did the same thing for the one that he just got convicted of.
It's exactly correct. Exactly correct. So this is the best way to defeat these people. Take their law, flip it on its head, and use it against them. I had a discussion with somebody today. We were talking this morning, and that was one of the things that he brought up. He said, because the way that they're using and interpreting the law now, how come attorney general of the states, how come these separate state attorney generals are not looking at
the laws that they're breaking?
The laws that they're breaking, which with the immigration, this is one of the things that he brought up. So if we're going to take the law and use it this way, then from here on out, when an illegal border crosser has entered into our country and he murders one of our citizens, then by the way they use lawfare, we can turn around and charge President Biden with a crime. We can turn around and charge Mayorkas with that crime. We can turn around and charge Kamala Harris with that crime.
And we can do that from our state, from the state that it happens in.
That's exactly correct. That's what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. So just like with the Hunter Biden gun charge thing, just like with that, if I'm sitting here telling you as a strategy, then I'm going to set all my state attorney generals down and I'm going to tell them, hey, if Hunter Biden drove through your state and he spent any time in your state, charge him with the crime that he's being charged with because he more than likely committed it in your state. If he carried a hooker across state lines, that's yours. That's your case to charge him with. Am I wrong? Am I seeing this wrong?
No, you're not wrong. And what's so disgusting about all of this is everyone knows that this is what they could do. Everyone in America knows. And everyone has been screaming all weekend, do something, do something, do something.
Yes.
And you know what they say? We don't do that because we follow the law.
No, they're in on it. They're in on it.
But that's
Those
what
people
they
that
say.
speak that way are in on it. And that's why you've got the uniparty. That's why you've got the rhinos that we like to call undocumented Democrats. But that's why you've got what you've got, is because people, instead of, as Megyn Kelly says right here, as I've always said, and we've always said in our show, and we say it at the end of our show every day, which is rise up. If we don't rise up, that's what we get.
And that's why it's been allowed to go so far.
I can't accept that anymore.
I can't accept it either.
I can't accept that reply from people anymore. Oh, well, it's just the way it is.
Republicans don't do that. We follow the law.
It's just the way it is.
No, we're not like
this
them.
Is war.
Yeah, you are like them.
This is actually, in my opinion, it's it's a solid opinion. It's we the people against our government. Our government has started this with us. Our government wants to, like as I said the other day, our government wants to control us and us be subjugated to them. No, sir. We the people own this country. We the people run this country. We the people can tell you don't have that power. I wish people would wake up, man.
I do too. And I said on social media this weekend, about the parties, people are like, well, Democrats this and Republicans this and all that. Well, let me tell you something, folks. Democrats are the cause of your problems, and Republicans have ignored your problems. So neither one of them work.
Exactly. Yeah, it's
do you
crazy.
see what I'm saying?
I do.
There.
Yep.
Did you get it?
I got it. Finally. Yeah. The power's been out, man. I'm gonna blame it on that. Hey, are you looking for your next unforgettable experience? Discover and attend the hottest events in your area with Eventbrite. From concerts to conferences, festivals to fundraisers, Eventbrite has it all. With our easy-to-use platform, finding and purchasing tickets is a breeze. Plus, with personalized recommendations based on your interest, you'll never miss out on an event that's perfect for you. Whether you're a seasoned event goer or just looking for something new, Eventbrite connects you with experiences that create memories to last a lifetime. Download the app or visit their website today and start exploring your world with Eventbrite.
We have in the news today, Fauci on Capitol Hill.
That's the biggest news.
Biggest news.
That's the biggest news.
And then there's Hunter Biden's jury selection, and his gun trial started today. You know what? I don't give a darn about Hunter Biden. Do you?
No.
No, because
I really
honestly,
don't.
He is the son of Joe Biden, who really needs to be on trial.
Well, I agree there. What do you think? What do you think is going to come from the Hunter Biden gun trial?
It's going to be all about a show. It started off that way this morning when he showed up. He showed up to court laughing and joking and telling his mom, who was also there, Jill Biden, "Happy birthday, Mom. This is your present." Anyway,
wow.
So it was kind of funny.
That's hilarious.
But
man.
that's what he did. It's going to be a show trial. So we might mention it here or there while it's going on. You know what I mean?
I always hear people talk about Hunter's issues and this and that. Do you think he deep down despises his parents? I mean, that's kind of just an interesting little talking point. Kind of got us off point, but
no, it's totally cool because I agree with you. I think deep down that there is a reason why the laptops were found. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, and even with that, I mean, Hunter's he's a wild dude. He's a criminal. He's a sorry individual. But just think about that. I think his parents are bigger criminals.
Yes, and so that's why talking about him really kind of makes me feel
anyway,
dumber.
yeah.
But
sorry, let's get to Dr. Fauci
totally okay.
Since we're talking about
I
criminals.
do want to say before we get off the Hunter Biden thing, I know we're not going to talk about him, but I will say that this trial right here finally admits that the Hunter laptop is a truth.
Yes,
it's a true thing. It's out there, just
Always
kind of like
been.
the diary that we talk about.
Yep.
But the main news
is
really
the other criminal.
Is the other criminal, Fauci, and he's already trying to distance himself from all this bullshit that's going on. Oh.
Yeah, and here's a report from Colin Rugg, and this was from yesterday, and this kind of breaks this down and gets us started here. And he says, Dr. Fauci, who is accused of lying under oath, admits he made up COVID rules, including social distancing and masks for children, despite not having scientific data to back it up. I'm still waiting for the no one is above the law crowd to go out after Fauci. Me too, Colin.
Me too.
Me too. Fauci admits in transcripts released by Republican lawmakers that he was just making up rules as he went. And I want to stop right there for just a second because I think it was Robert Malone, and I remember an interview of him, and I think it was with Rogan. I really have to go back and research, but I remember him talking about this also, even back earlier, say 22, probably around in that time. And I remember Robert Malone brought this up many times, that the 6 foot thing was completely pulled out of the air.
Yes.
The trust the science guy was doing this while, anyway, but let's keep moving. Question: do you recall when discussions regarding the at least a 6 foot threshold began? And Fauci goes, I don't recall. It just sort of appeared. Question: did you see any studies that supported 6 feet? Fauci: I was not aware of studies. Fauci also admitted that he didn't have any research to support masking our children, but told the American public to mask children anyway. Turns out trust the science meant trusting someone who was just making stuff up.
Shocker.
This infuriates me, and I do want to say that there's not a jail cell deep enough or dark enough for this dude, man. I'm telling you, this dude needs to be thrown underneath the jails.
And you know what? I'm gonna say not just him, because we heard a press conference this morning of Democrat lawmakers that came out in support of Fauci and all the COVID rules, and I could not believe it. I was like,
either.
they have all been debunked already.
Yes.
And you're already setting up the fact that you're not going to do anything to Fauci. He's just there. And the Republicans are in on it.
And and the press conference with Deborah Birx.
That's it. I mean, they were talking about how Deborah Birx was.
The gaslighting and the memory holding was amazing.
They said Deborah Birx come out with this book, and she was President Trump's sidekick during this whole thing. You know what? We all know that Deborah Birx was the one that was she was the go-between, and she's the one that told President Trump what to do from Fauci's mouth. She is the one that turned it all around. She's the bad guy, too. She needs to be up there. And I don't understand why all of a sudden Deborah Birx was President Trump's sidekick. Are you kidding me?
Exactly. That's the thing that I'm talking about. The lies, the gaslighting, all of that, the memory holding, every bit of that. And that's basically what we heard this morning in that press conference, man.
Yeah. He needs to be prosecuted, but the GOP will not do anything. They don't do anything. They just do harshly worded letters, and they're not even harsh. They're please and thank you and sincerely and all that. No, we don't need all that.
It's all, yeah.
It's all performative. Every bit of it's performative. So we're going to be watching the live streams of this mess that's going on. It's not going to solve anything. No one's going to go to jail for, I don't know.
Genocide.
I don't know any other thing to say about this.
It's what it was. It was genocide.
Is this thing working?
Rise up. Well, hey, everybody, that's it for today. Thanks for listening, and I hope you've enjoyed the show. Hope you've learned some things about what's going on around us in the nation and in your communities. We couldn't do this without your continued support either. We appreciate all of you showing up, taking the time to listen to us today. So please, like I say, make sure to hit the like button, share our show with all your friends. We'll see you next time on Is This Thing Working? And as always, I'm James, and that's my lovely co-host over there,
Denise.
and we'll see you next time.
We're out.